Welcome to another pick a card reading. As you probably read from the title, today we're going to see what December holds for you. So we have 3 different piles for you to choose from. Whichever deck called to you first, that will be where your message lies. You can choose more than one if you keep being, your attention keeps being grabbed by some of them or maybe all of them. So the timestamps are in the description box below, and remember this is a general reading. Some things may resonate, some things may not. If you want a personal reading regarding this subject or any other, or maybe you just want to know generally what you need to focus on, what you need to know at this time, you can commission me. All the links are down below as well. So let us get into your reading. Welcome, pile 1. So, what can you expect in December? Upskill, work, career, crossroads. First thing I'm getting here is that there is a crossroad regarding your career path. Whether it's within your career, maybe there are 2 different sort of directions you can go in, or there's a possibility that either something comes up where you are thinking about maybe quitting your current job in order for this other career path or possibility. But through this card, it is telling you, I keep focusing on the feet and the roots here. It's telling you to ground yourself in something that, I'm hearing something that you know. This could be telling you to work on the skills of something that you are grounded in, that you are comfortable in. Not comfortable as in like, that you don't want to take, bigger risks for better opportunities, but comfortable in the sense that this path feeds your soul, not your ego, not your, not what society tells you should strive for, right? Power, money, and things like that. This is something that truly grounds you and makes you feel content and happy. So work on the skills for that type of work, because it's going to benefit you in the end. With this teacher figure here, I'm getting the word initiation. So some of you may be, it's going to sound like a secret club, but it's not. It's like you'll be initiated into something where you will have to prove either your skill set. That's why I think you need to work on them. You'll have to prove yourself through your skill set in order to get that career, right? So maybe if you're heading into something artistic, maybe working on your portfolio, or designing something. Maybe you're going into fashion and you need to create certain looks, not just on paper, but like sewing them in order to be selected for this, I don't know, maybe it's not even work, maybe it's like a scholarship thing or something like that. But you need to work on the skills to perfect whatever it is that either you're already in or that will come to you. Psychic strength, shield, talisman, gold light. So you need to protect yourself. Some sort of protection is coming in for you. Maybe it's also telling you to wear that specific pendant, or maybe a red string around your wrist. It's informing you that you need to be a little more protected during the coming time, especially since December is a holiday season and people tend to reunite with family, right? They gather, they eat, dinner or spend the holidays together. And there may be toxic people within your family that even if they smile and think, and say the best things for you, they may be jealous of you or don't want to see your growth or your success, right? Or maybe they're jealous because you have something they don't, or because, I don't know, because of your beauty or your youth or whatever it is. So now is the time, they're saying, to protect yourself in some way. So you can, when you wake up, or even when you're in the shower, you can ask like the loving white light. Don't just say what, like light, because there are dark beings that live within the light. Okay, not everything from darkness is bad, not everything from light is good. There are good and bad in both. That's why when you're calling upon the light to shield and protect you, always mention loving light. Okay? So you can call upon that light to surround you. You can call upon angels to circle you and protect you from harm, from evil eye, from whatever. Or you can wear certain talismans, even if it's a normal like bracelet or necklace, have a specific one where you infuse it with protection, so that anytime you wear it, you feel protected, and use it only for that purpose. Don't, use it because it looks great, so you're going out in the evening with it just as normal jewelry. It's like, imprint a specific piece only for the purpose of it protecting you. And typically a red string or a red bracelet, anything red, on your, they say left wrist, because left apparently is closest to your heart, even though I think the heart is in the center and not exactly on the left. But yeah, so use whatever feels natural to you in order to protect you. You can also use prayer if you're religious, meditation, imagination, whatever it is, to cloak you and shield you. You got family and tribe. Interesting, as I mentioned, December being a time when family comes together. So this is what you can expect during the month, right? Family, people, connections. Even if they're not blood related, maybe friend group or just, co-workers, whatever it is. You can expect, to be maybe more around them, to connect with them. I mean, it's typical during the holiday season. The crystal path, mineral spirits, crystal beings, which feels like it's connected with the psychic strength card. I think you may have certain beings that look after you or protect you. Maybe you'll need more strength of protection during the time of December because of how hectic and chaotic things get, especially if you're working at a job like a retail or some place where there's a lot of people coming in and you have to deal with people. It can be really infuriating because everyone sort of loses their mind during the holiday season, right? They need to go get their shopping done, they need to make dinner, they need to, all these things. And then especially with the sales, and then they go crazy trying to run each other over in the store just to buy something that isn't even on sale. I feel like you're going to need a lot of protection and grounding. Okay, with the roots here, it's like you need a lot of grounding in order to feel safe and secure, because other people might be disturbing your peace. The dolphin collar, pure, joyful friendships, loving help. Yeah, it's like you're getting the help that you deserve or needed this whole time, possibly. And you're the one that is calling it in with your presence, with, it's like, it's not exactly a state of desperation of needing help, but more of like calling in something greater to give you peace of mind, to maybe give you insight. And I'm seeing that you're going to find the magic within December that maybe you have lost before. You're going to start seeing the beauty of it, whether when you're passing by, like if you're in the city and you're seeing all these beautiful lights and displays in the shop windows, or maybe if you live somewhere where there's snow and then that first blanket of snow covers the ground and everything just looks magical and pure. Seeing the beauty in the midst of chaos is what is going not only to ground you, but it gives you a sense of gratefulness and thankfulness, which then sets you on a course of opportunity and of peace. Okay, so just because family or coworkers or people that, clients, customers, even though they're chaotic, you don't have to match that energy. You can always be above them, ground yourself, collect yourself, and just exist in that state of peace within you. Okay? It's like creating a safe haven inside of yourself. Yeah, you can expect emotional energy in December. But as long as you work on that safe haven, you're going to be okay and things will run smoothly. Okay? And it's also telling you to express yourself, so you don't have to bottle the emotions. You can express yourself, but do it in a healthy way. Right? If you're overly emotional or overwhelmed in general, relieve that stress through maybe playing games or writing, journaling, doing some art, right? So it's like taking that ball of stress and transmuting it into something creative, productive, right? So that you're not wasting the energy, you're putting it into something greater, okay? For someone could come into your life at this time who might be Cancer energy, or they may have certain attributes, whether that's personality or looks or whatever it is, that sort of matches the Cancer vibe, even if they are some other sign. Or they could have placements, right? It might not be their sun sign, it could be their ascending or moon sign. Don't let your past hold you back. So with this card, it's telling you not only to sort of upgrade in who you are, right? But don't allow yourself to react in ways that the way you reacted before, right? Because you grew, you ascended, you became greater. So instead of reacting the same way, step back, see the situation for what it is, and then react in a more, mature way, because you've grown, you know better now. Okay? And also, don't allow the fears to get to you, because a lot of people, when they are, let's say, heading into a new relationship or a new job or whatever, they take the memories of the previous ones and then put it on the new one. Even though the new one just started and it's fresh and new, they don't know where it's going to go or how it's going to go. But it's like they put that same baggage on the new thing and then they end up screwing it up, because they react to that new partner or new job in the same way they did when they were hurt with someone. Right? So don't allow the past to dictate what your future will be like. The future is new. So react to it as if it's new. Oh, okay. So what you guys can expect in December is someone could be coming in for you that offers or like inspires new ideas. This person could be coming in with maybe a proposal, or maybe they want to get together, or be more intimate, or take a relationship to the next level. But it's like they're giving you something to think about. But it's ultimately up to you what decision you actually make regarding this. It could lead to a tower moment where things start to shift, right? Where you notice that your life is heading in a totally different direction, which could be beneficial, right? Ultimately, the decision is yours. You should outweigh the good and the bad, but not selecting something just because it's good in the moment now, but thinking ahead and seeing where it could go, what sort of benefits or opportunities or, just changes it provides for your future. This person could also be someone that possibly challenges you or inspires you mentally, right? Because needles, swords is mental energy. They may be the type of person that stimulates your mind, that makes you think, right? Which will help you then make some sort of decision of what it is you need to do, or, it might not be bad, especially if it does lead to a tower moment. Tower, even though a lot of people fear it because it's the breaking down of something, you have to understand that after the breakdown there's a foundation of something new, and it could be so much better than what you had before. So ultimately it's your choice, but also it'll be different for everyone. You may not want this change while others might. Let us see what your charms have to say. Okay, secret is ing. You got the blue marble, which is like Cancer energy, right? Blue is the color of emotions. So there may be something that you are possibly emotional about next month, but it could lead to some sort of breakdown, even if it's not your environment or your job. Maybe it's just inside yourself, some sort of breakdown where you then realize something about yourself that helps you create a new foundation. There's something I'm hearing with the secret ing. There's something underneath the surface of this matter that it needs to break down in order for that secret or insight or whatever it is to come up to the surface for you to understand. Okay? And with the seahorse here, it's telling you to be more creative, to express yourself creatively, artistically, whatever sense that is. Okay? I don't want to hear, oh, but I can't draw. Art isn't just drawing. There's pottery, there is painting, there is dance, there is music, there's literature. There's tons and tons of different ways you can express yourself through the arts. And every single person on this planet, even if you're more left-brained, the logical side, math and science, even you should be getting into some sort of art. Okay? It connects you to your heart, to your soul, and it helps you release emotions and, the overwhelm, the stress, all of it. Okay, so group 1, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the links below where you can book a reading and support me further, and follow me on socials. So I'll see you next time. Hello Group 2 and welcome to your reading. So let's see what December holds for you. You got back to basics, simplify, reduce, center. So you're being asked in December, you can expect to possibly start fresh, start new, maybe even purge things from your life, or maybe things will be taken away from you. Maybe people leave, or maybe a change of job or something, but it's like this fresh sort of start. And even if it's not spring, because typically people do spring cleaning, like purging and things, you don't have to wait till spring. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts. If you feel like you need a cleanse, like you need to freshen things up, lively things up? Is that a word? Anyway, do it, okay? Maybe before the holidays hit, you want to simplify your environment. You want to maybe donate, clothes you don't need anymore to a homeless shelter, or get rid of things that don't resonate with you anymore, so that once the holidays are here, you have less things to clean, right? Because you don't have as much things. Simplifying seems to be the energy of your December. Okay, and it says center, so centering yourself. Because when you remove the clutter, you're able to then have better focus, right? Because you don't have distractions around you that prevent you from doing what you need to do. So removing the distractions, whatever they are, it's going to help you focus and be more productive. So however that looks like for you, it could be your environment, it could be internal thoughts, right? So maybe meditating or doing things that freshen up your mind, releasing bottled up emotions, healing yourself from the past or from a previous relationship, whatever it is. You want to get rid of anything that does not serve you, that does not hold your greater potential, because then you're going to remove the restraints and the limitations, and you're going to free yourself. Okay, so however that resonates with you, work on that. You have pride. So I think what you can expect, I'm hearing pride being tested, but not in the sense that you do need the pride. But it's like certain events will occur that possibly humble you and remove your pride. Because these are healing cards. These are things you need to heal. So if you don't simplify yourself, life is going to do it for you, and it's going to do it in a way that is very uncomfortable for you, that is challenging and overwhelming. So if you want to get ahead of that, try to do it yourself. Try to be more humble, be more grateful in your life, thankful, help others, find purpose, and try to ground yourself. Okay, because people that are prideful, they tend to be up in the clouds. They tend to feel like they're maybe superior or better, right? But you want to sort of humble yourself. And it's okay to feel proud for things you actually achieved, but not in the sense of bragging and making others feel less than just because they couldn't, or they didn't achieve anything yet, or things like that. Okay? The gift, present, honoring, offering. Okay, so first thing I got here is once you simplify and remove the things from your life that you don't need, that's when the gift comes in. Because you cannot fill a cup that is full with more, right? Something needs to be taken out in order for more to be filled in. So once you simplify your life, that's when some opportunity or someone or something comes in for you. I think that's why they're telling you that this needs to happen in December, or even maybe throughout winter, because what comes next, possibly during springtime, or maybe even in January or whenever, um, it's going to be beneficial for you. So it's like you need to work on this in order to get the rewards and the benefit that come from it. You got the sun. So there is powerful energy. What you can expect is possibly balance, decisions to be made, opportunities that come in. And it's going to be different for everyone, okay? I'm just telling you everything I see. So take it however it resonates for you. A grow of confidence and also knowing what it is you truly want. And I think that's why you need to simplify. Because there are things in your life that prevent you from seeing the bigger picture, or even yourself and the reality of things. It's like those distractions keep you in an illusion. You think you need these things, you think you want these things, but it's really other sources that, like for example, when somebody goes through Instagram and sees these people living this amazing life, which really isn't even their life. They rent these places, they rent cars, they do all these things to make people believe that they're living these luxurious, rich lives when they're just renting these things and have to go back to their normal homes, apartments, whatever, right? So simplifying can also mean removing the illusion from your mind and seeing the reality for what it truly is, because only through truth you can actually live an honest life and see the reality for what it is. Even if it is ugly, at least it's the truth. Okay? And nothing is ever truly ugly. Some things, even if they feel bad, let's say if things are crashing around you and you lose your job or whatever it is, it could be a blessing in disguise. Maybe you are being averted into a better position or a better career or a better path, right? So we may not always know why we are faced with certain things, but down the road, when you look back, you're going to understand why it had to happen. So control what you can't control, but leave the rest up to the universe to sort out. Don't stress over something that you cannot control. Okay? You got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So this is action. Things are moving, things are picking up, and it all stems from simplifying, from living in truth, from being honest to yourself, removing the toxic pride. And that's when things will shift and swing into that action stage. And you also got confidence is a key to your success, which is interesting because Leos are prideful creatures, right? So you want to be confident, like I said here as well, confidence. You want to be confident, but you don't want to boost that prideful ego where you're stomping on everyone else. Okay, you want to humble yourself, but be confident and be proud of your achievements. Okay, it's the middle ground. You don't want to be an extremist on either end. You want to be in the middle and have a healthy view on things. Okay, so your path in December is basically moving you into the Empress energy. Okay, the energy of harvest, of taking in the rewards from the work you have put in. And it doesn't even have to be work as in like career oriented or your everyday life. This could be work that you have put in through your entire life. Maybe you have been so good to other people and you have helped other people and you've been there for them, but no one has been there for you. And all that has been collecting and collecting, and now it could be your turn, that someone pours your cup, that someone puts work into you. Okay? And the Knight of Swords here, someone could be coming with really fast energy. You may not even expect anyone to come in, but they do. And if it's not a person, this could be an opportunity or something that comes in so fast. This could also be mental energies, and swords are connected with the mind. This could be that after all of these things occur, that suddenly you get the realization or the insight into something that you've needed all this time, or something that sparks an idea which takes you into opportunity and blessings with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so December for you guys could be a transitional time that transitions you into something more powerful as long as you do the work. Remember that change and getting something better in your life doesn't come from not doing anything. It comes from the work you put into it. Okay, so let us look at your charms now. Okay, gentle, and you got the heart on angel wings. So it's telling you to be gentle on yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Do as much as you can every single day, and it's going to propel you further than if you're doing nothing. Okay, so be gentle, be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Shine brightly with the sun here, okay? Allow the world to see you shine. Don't just be a wallflower. Don't hide your light. Because you never know who can get inspired by it. Okay, so group 2, that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the links below where you can also support me and follow me on socials. So I will see you guys next time. Group 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's see what December holds for you. Awaken your inner shaman. Connect, invoke, heal. So there is a healing taking place, or a deep connection to possibly the spirit realm. Re-energize your life. Clear, positive space, harmony. It's interesting, the last group had simplify, reduce, and things, so it seems like even for you guys, there is some sort of purging that needs to take place in order to clear your space or your mind and create harmony within yourself or your environment. Okay, because there seems to be, the clutter could be distractions. Okay, I'm going to say the same thing like I told group 2. The clutter can be distractions that prevent or limit you from having success or finding opportunity, right? Because you cannot keep filling a cup that is already full. Something needs to be taken out in order for new things to flow in. So you need to clear and not just re-energize, but reorganize your life. Okay, charge it with the intention or with the energy that you want. Okay? With the harmony here, it's telling you to create your space or your mind into a place of harmony. So get rid of anything you don't need, that doesn't serve you, that isn't your style anymore, that doesn't connect with you, that you don't resonate with. Clear all of that out. And start connecting with that inner shaman, with depth. Okay, not just shallow energy, not just surface level, not just small talk, but depth. Don't ask someone a question if you really aren't interested in the answer. Okay, speak with intention. Patience. So patience will be required during this time. And the first thing I got here is that some of you are waiting or have been waiting for something either really special or even if it's all your life. It's like anything that comes up, any type of opportunity, you're grateful for it, but it's still not the thing that you have been waiting for. And it's telling you to be patient. This thing could be right around the corner, or maybe some more work is required in order to get you there. You don't know what's happening in the background, so be patient. You got the seer, future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. It's interesting. Shaman and seer. Okay, I'm hearing follow your intuition. Don't do things just because they look good on paper. Look within and trust that gut feeling. Even if it looks great on paper, you might feel anxious or have doubts, which is telling you this isn't meant for you. Okay, your body has sensors. It guides you, so trust it. You got Virgo here, so this could be someone that comes in with some Virgo placement, whether it's sun, moon, or rising sign, or someone that has certain qualities that connect with the Virgo. Or, so it's interesting, Virgos tend to be perfectionists, right? They're great at organizing, and that sort of ties in with the re-energize your life, clear, positive space, harmony. So organizing and prioritizing is your theme of December. You got luck is on your side, so you don't have to, I heard you don't have to be careful, but you don't have to be cautious about something that you are wanting to do. It's like, if you have the passion for it, do it. Okay, the passion is there for a reason. You love this thing for a reason. So don't be afraid to pursue it. Even if it's just a hobby for now, or even if, let's say this is a person, even if you guys are just friends for now, it's okay, because that can evolve into something deeper. So you guys can expect some sort of connections. The last group also had sun. I don't know if some of you are watching both of the groups. Maybe this is why they connect. But it seems like you need to connect with your inner self. Because the two of potions or cups, they sometimes can resemble a connection with someone else, right? It's like two people sharing a drink together, so a connection. It could even be love related. But considering that you need to awaken your inner shaman, and then the seer card, and re-energizing and having patience, and luck is on your side, all these things, it feels like more of a relationship with your inner self. So connecting with yourself on a deeper level, understanding yourself, looking back on everything you have achieved, survived, went through, and appreciating all of it, even the dark times, knowing that you've been through it, suffered through it, but still got up, still decided to keep going, okay? That is strength in itself. So you have to find that relationship within you to love yourself and be more kind to you, okay? Because things are looking up. Being in that state of gratefulness, and being thankful for any blessings or miracles, or even having the basic needs met, right? But things are going to look up for you. Things are going to become more exciting in December, especially since holidays are coming. You might find yourself feeling excited with new opportunities that come in, or little moments that, even if you're hanging out with a friend or on your own, there could be little moments in your day or night where you get little surprises or messages, or it's like it feels like things align for a moment and you just feel good. But they're telling you to remember to separate illusion from reality, and see things for what they are, especially here with the sun, right? How he has these lights on his eyes. Don't look at the world through a certain lens. See it for what it truly is. Even if there's bad in it, there's also good. Okay, so you don't want to be stuck creating a fantasy or living a lie or an illusion. You have to differentiate between reality and fantasy. And it's okay to daydream. It's okay to imagine scenarios and have hope. But ground yourself and see things for how they are. You could come across certain opportunities in December, but you do need to, with the Virgo card and the re-energize here, you do need to prioritize and see if this opportunity or opportunities, if they are realistic for you, if they're going to benefit you in the long run and not just in the moment. Okay, because if you take something that feels good in the moment, it's not going to last and you're going to be on square one again. You want something that is going to last and be beneficial for you in the long run, whether that's related to relationships, a career, friendships, whatever it is. Okay, so let us see your charms now. Okay, so you got the star charm, so a wish fulfillment, something you always wanted or want in the moment that could be coming to you at this month. You got always, and it's interesting because here it says always think positive. So always think positive, and it's telling you always. So no matter what's happening, always shift your focus on what you're thankful for. Thinking positively, because you're then in the mind of having and not in lack. Okay, because if you think negative, you feel in the space of lacking, and then the universe sees that and gives you more lack, right? So you want to focus on the positive, on the good. When you're going out and it's cold, and let's say you hate the cold, but you focus on how beautiful the snow looks that day, or the fact that it isn't worse, right? It's not raining, it's beautiful and sunny, even if it is cold. So just focusing on the positive, despite the chaos that might be happening around. Okay? So group 3, that is all I have for you. I hope this resonated, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All the links will be down in the description box below, where you can follow me on my social media, and where you can also support me, commission a personal reading, and more. So see you guys next time.